Aries. Aries is experiencing a very unique Jupiter transit in the 4th house. A short, sweet, direct Jupiter and retrograde Jupiter in the 4th house is going to give you a lot of financial gains related to real estate. 4th house is something that solidifies your faith. It makes you comfortable in your own life. And Jupiter's presence, which is your 9th house lord, shows that the luck is going to shine through your own heart. Your Anahat Chakra will open and you will embrace things with dignity, love and grace. Jupiter is the power of expansion and prosperity. And when this Jupiter is slowly moving towards opening up your heart, you will see the signs of compassion, care, nourishment, nurturing, and lot of positive vibrations will happen in your life. Now, Jupiter is definitely going to aspect the 8th and 12th house. Therefore, this is going to work towards clearance of prarabdha, something that is holding you back, something that is trying to pull you down, something that is making you underconfident, that will go away. Although, what you will see now is a trailer. What you will see now is a short picture of what will happen next year. Jupiter aspecting the 10th house will shine your career bright. It will expand the horizon, and people working from home will actually get better opportunities. If you want to work from home, you can get a hybrid work patterns. People who work in real estate sector, who work in institutions such as colleges, or if you want to open a school, if you want to apply for the role of teacher, tutor, people who work in interior designing, vastu, or who are doing the karma of puja and karma kand will definitely see great success. At least you will get ideas that will pitch you, that will give you a proper success in return. It's a 4th house Jupiter. 4th house exaltation is the best place for Devguru Brihaspati. And one way to enhance this energy is to pray to Ma Bhagavati, Mata Durga, and pray to Gurudev by chanting Guru Mantra. One more thing that you should do is ensure that your house is full of flowers. Offer flower to the goddess and ensure a lot of yellow and gold colors in your home. Purchasing gold is another option. Taurus. Now for Taurus, Jupiter is moving in your 3rd house. Now 3rd house is something where you need experience. You share your experience. And if you are a young person, you need that experience. So talk to people who are a learned person who knows things. And if you are an experienced person, you try to share your knowledge, because 3rd house is the house of preaching, sharing, expression. It is also the house of your younger siblings. And with the 3rd house Jupiter, it shows that you can be the one with the torch in hand. You can be the guiding light. And with Jupiterian energies hovering from the 3rd to the 2nd, it shows that your attempts to gain wealth will actually give you good ROI. With Jupiter getting exalted and Jupiter getting retrograde, your investments will give you very, very good returns. And you will also resolve issues with your younger siblings. Jupiter aspecting the 7th, 9th and 11th house ensures that you get your money and your business becomes successful. So this is the time for new initiatives. This is the time for new beginnings. Although Saturn's position kind of counters the Jupiterian energy because Saturn is in Pisces. It is also retrograde. So in order to start something, you need to end something. So you have to understand that there is a transactional energy going on, and for Taurus, this is going to be a time to shine bright. And whatever you start now, whatever seed is planted today, you will see the results by the end of 2026. Obviously, your horoscope, your Mahadasha, Antardasha will really matter a lot, but Jupiterian energies are kind of pushing you to the path of dharma. People who want to look for marriage, people who want to look for associations or business partnerships, they will gain a lot of insights. They will gain a lot of opportunities for good business partnership during this time. Money wise, income wise, it's a very, very good time, but definitely Jupiter is going to teach you the power of sacrifice. Gemini. In case of Gemini as an ascendant, if you observe, Jupiter is a very, very crucial planet for you because Jupiter is transiting in Gemini, and from Gemini it has went to Cancer, which is your second house. For a very brief period of time till 10th and 11th of November, Jupiter will be experiencing an exaltation energies in your second house, which is the house of wealth. This is a wealth giving transit. This is a transit which secures funds and gives you a lot of security, financial security, family security, and it kind of ensures that you are doing things in the right manner. Jupiter's aspect on the 8th house reduces the uncertainties and kind of buffers you from any unexpected impact in the life. Jupiter will also aspect your 6th house. This will reduce your debt. At least it will encourage you to create a debt clearance plan so that by the mid of 2027, most of your debts are paid depending upon the scale of the debt, or at least the pressure is lightened. If you're having smaller debts, just a credit card debt, well, your approach and your attitude may change big time with Jupiter being in the second house. Now, this is just a small transit. I will make a retrograde Jupiter transit again, a video again, but for this, say 20 days, Jupiter is going to cultivate an idea in your mind, an idea that will change your life, an idea that is so crucial for your career, for your finances, that it is going to have a long-lasting impact. In fact, this might have an impact for your entire life. Why? Because Jupiter being in the second house aspect 6th and 10th, well, 6th and 10th are Upchaya, but 2, 6 and 10 is also called Earth trine, or a trine of finances. People who are looking for career change should actually be very happy because Jupiter is now aspecting Saturn, which is in your 10th house. A 10th house retrograde Saturn in Purva Bhadrapada with an exalted Jupiter will encourage you to move into a different career and will give you right career opportunities and possible promotion, possible chance to switch job into a different company, to a different environment, country. Whatever you want, your dreams and your wishes can be fulfilled with the power of Brihaspati. Now, what should you do? Ensure that your finances are used in good things. Don't buy alcohol or cigarettes or something that is very tamasic in nature. Use your money for good use and ensure that you are sacrificing some tamasic energy or some tamasic behavior in front of Mata Mahakali. Take an oath of not consuming anything tamasic, and this should ensure that the blessings of Brihaspati Dev falls on you and your family. Cancer. Now, in case of Cancer as an ascendant, this is going to be a time where your ascendant, or if you are a moon sign, Cancer moon sign, your moon sign is going to experience a beautiful Jupiter transit. This Jupiter transit is going to be very, very beneficial for you. This Jupiter transit is going to be a kind of a transit that gives you a lifelong experience, an experience worth waiting for. This Jupiter transit is going to change your personality. This Jupiter transit is going to open some secrets, something that is hidden. So you get to know your true talent. You get to know who is basically you. So identifying you, healing your inner child, healing your inner self, getting rid of some trauma, that's the main theme of this Jupiter transit. This Jupiter transit is naturally going to give you some power, some hidden power, some Devya Shakti will flow through you. And for that, you will see that Jupiter is going to give you maximum relief, maximum positive environment, so that you can grow into something big, something better. Now, with Jupiter being in the first house, it aspects the 5th and the 9th house, and with 9th house Saturn in Purva Bhadrapada getting an aspect of its own house lord Jupiter, because Pisces is ruled by Jupiter, the bad luck goes away. This is the time when the good luck comes into picture. With this negative energy going away and the positive energy kicking in, you will see a lot of hope, you will get a lot of guidance, and maybe you will meet your guru during this time. Cancer ascendant will get the maximum benefit by this Jupiter transit and should actually do the best they can do to ensure that the Dev Guru Brihaspati creates the best out of you. With 6th Lord in the first house, which is Sagittarius, this also means that this is going to clear all the hurdles, blockages, and it will clear your path for great success. Personality development and you being a different person is definitely on the cards. Leo. Now Leo as an ascendant, Jupiter will be in your 12th house from 11th to 12th, and then Jupiter will become retrograde in the month of November. This means that this is going to make you more aware towards expenses. Suddenly your expenses may increase. This is kind of a reminder that you need to control your money. You need to control and monitor that outflow, especially if you are a young entrepreneur, or if you have just started a bootstrapped business, or if you are trying to manage some funds. Now with Jupiter's energy, Jupiterian energy trying to affect your 12th house, it shows that it's an auspicious beginning of something new. Something negative will close in your life and something positive will begin. Something very, I will say, new will begin in your life. Jupiter energy being in the 12th house is not always expensive. This is also called as Dan Punya. So you will see that you will do a lot of donations, a lot of charity, a lot of helpful activities will be performed by you, and that is the nature of Jupiter. It expands the 12th house. It for people who have issues in their life related to their kidney or liver should be careful during this time, because it can expand water retention, or it can create protein related issue or liver related issue. But otherwise the Jupiterian energies are very positive, as it being in the 12th house, it aspects the 6th and the 8th house, and Jupiter's Guru Drishti is always very benevolent. So for Simh Rashi, for Simh Lagna, Leo ascendant, Jupiterian energies are so positive that it controls all the negative aspects of life and gives you the maximum positivity. For people who want to go abroad for study and education, who wants to leave the city and move abroad, this Jupiter might give them an opportunity, or it might just plant a seed of thought that you should go in that direction. Virgo. Now in case of Virgo as a zodiac sign, this is going to be a very unique and very positive transit. Why? Because Jupiter was in your 10th house. It now is in your 11th house, and 11th house is the house of income and network expansion. It's a very brief stay, kind of a 3 weeks of stay in the 11th house as a direct Jupiter. Retrograde Jupiter is different. I will make another video for that. But for these next 3 weeks, Jupiter's presence in the 11th house kind of expands the source of income, reduces the cost, and gives you the benefit that you are really looking forward to. 11th house being the house of income, house of profit, Labhasthana, Jupiter kind of aspects the Kama Trikona. 3rd house, 7th house, and the 11th house comes under the impact of Devguru Brihaspati. New network circle, new beginnings, new partnerships, new business, new shop, all that is possible with this Jupiter. Or at least this Jupiter is going to push you in that direction. Maybe it will not materialize. It's a very short trip. It will not materialize for many, but it will at least give you an idea, a push that will materialize next year post June. So if you want to actually open something, and if you have already planned, then this Jupiter transit is actually very auspicious. But if you have not planned, then you may have to wait for next year. But this transit is going to give you at least an idea, a way which you can walk into, a path that is laid out for you. Now it is up to you how you utilize that path in your favor. That will be the nature of the Jupiter transit in the sign of Virgo. With Jupiter aspecting the 5th house, it is very good for students, very good for people who want to score good rank, get into good colleges. So Jupiter will support you there. And for people who are looking to conceive child, this is going to actually give you that blessing. Now Virgo is experiencing a retro Saturn in the 7th house. With Jupiter's aspect, it can save your marriage also. It can give you an idea how to become sattvic. It can protect you from any upcoming dangers. So it's a I will say multifaceted transit, and you are the one of many zodiacs, few zodiacs, who will get the maximum positive potential of Jupiter. The only thing is that Jupiter can also give you pride, give you ego sometimes, And people who have very negative Jupiter can have a bad ego battle with their supervisors and with their elder siblings, especially on the matters of money and property. Be careful. Now comes the energies of Jupiter for the sign of Libra. For Libra, Jupiter's transit to the 10th house kind of opens a new career gateway for you. Career itself becomes a very positive front for Libra ascendant natives, considering that Saturn is in your 6th house, and Saturn's retrograde energies are making you rethink about your service. If you are into service sector, then what kind of clients you cater to. And with Jupiter coming in the 10th house, it kind of uplifts your energy, and especially for young entrepreneurs or who are into the startups, this is going to save you from a certain disaster. So it's not always very rosy and something that is very glittery and glamorous, but Jupiter is going to tell you the raw truth that will save you and will help you recover from losses, help you recover from a bad health, and will guide you as a guru. Being in the 10th house, it makes you a karma yogi. It is going to make you do things, and lots of responsibilities will come your way. Maybe you are for yourself, by yourself telling people that you want that responsibility. This feeling to do more is going to be cultivated during this Jupiter transit. The question is, you might ask yourself, why should I do more? Well, Jupiter says do and then get the result. Results are obviously, karmic results are bound to happen. With Jupiter energies getting associated with the 10th house, aspecting the 4th, aspecting the 2nd, aspecting the 6th, well, it opens a new gateway. It opens a new horizon for income, and financially it is going to make you very stable. So if you are, say, without job from a very long time, this short and quick transit of Jupiter can give you that career growth in the next 3 to 4 weeks. Scorpio. Scorpio is a zodiac sign which is mysterious, and Jupiter transit makes you even more mysterious because Jupiter comes in the 9th house. A 9th house Jupiter, which is out of the 8th house by the way, brings a whole lot of secrets and kind of opens up a new learning for you. A 9th house Jupiter is so powerful, that especially exalted Jupiter, that it not only enhances the property of the 2nd house and therefore gives you luck, it gives you sudden wealth gain, it gives you sudden profit that you have never seen before. It also guides you and tells you ways how you can do it again, how you can achieve the same level of profit, the same level of success again. And maybe that way can be very sattvic, or maybe it requires doing a lot of puja and havan. After all, 9th house is the house of temple, the dharma and spirituality, and higher learnings, new horizons, maybe reading Vedanta, reading Rig Veda, or reading different type of textbooks, Ramayana, Mahabharata, that will enhance your level of understanding of life. We as humans degrade Jupiter just to money and knowledge, but Jupiter is more about that. Jupiter is as if Brahma ji or Mata Saraswati's blessings come to us through the Gyan, and this is not just money, but this is about life also. With Jupiter entering the 9th house, it gives you luck, it gives you financial luck, it gives you luck in your relationships, it improves the communication skills, it helps you become a very different and positive person. And with Mars coming in the 1st house, you get the power. You get the power to rule, you get the power to control, and people who are politicians who are with Scorpio ascendant or Scorpio moon sign will become very, very powerful and dharmic in nature. Now with Jupiter aspecting the 1st house, it kind of transforms you under the guidance of a guru. So definitely if you're looking for a mentor, guide, guru, this is a perfect time. But the real result will come from mid 2026 when the real power comes into picture. The quality of this small Jupiter transit is very high because Mars is moving in the 1st house in some time. You combine both the energies on an individual level, and the way it kind of affects the lagna, changes your personality, changes your attitude, and this is the time of life. enjoy it as much as you can. For Sagittarius, this is going to be a Jupiterian transit in the 8th house. Right now, Jupiter is in your 8th house, and well, Jupiter in Sagittarius has opened a whole new dimension in your life, a whole new possibility. With Jupiter in the 8th house and Jupiter aspecting the 2nd house, and then it aspects the 12th house, it controls your money incoming, money outgoing, money being saved. It wants you to be insured, and it wants to protect you. But you need to use the properties of the 8th house, which is manage the surprises, expect the unknown, learn at every step, take one thing at a time, don't plan for the future, and do a lot of occult practices. Meditation, Jyotish, Tantra for some people, learned ones, can actually help you guide in the right direction. Your gut feeling will increase, you may say repeating numbers, you may experience a lot of, I will say, lot of impact of supernatural forces on you. And this exalted Jupiter opens up, it expands that house, and spiritual growth is definitely on the cards. But people who are in deep research, people who are in scientific research, people who are in medical research, they will be the one that will be getting a lot of profit. Astrologers, healers, Vastu, yoga teachers, people in wellness industry will also see great profits coming your way. Because this is Jupiter that wants to heal you. And don't forget that this is your ascendant lord going in the 8th house. Now you will master the unknown. You are no longer going to be the jack of all trades, but you will be the master of all trades. And that's the power of Jupiter. What you will see now is just a hint. Wait for June 2026 and you will see the greater picture. Capricorn is going to experience a Jupiter transit in your 7th house. Now, see, Capricorn has a very unique experience with Jupiter transit, especially when Jupiter gets exalted, because you are the zodiac sign, which really Jupiter don't like. Jupiter gets debilitated in Capricorn. So when it gets exalted, it means right as it is in front of you. And in the 7th house, Jupiter is going to give you information and experiences that you may not like. Your ascendant lord Saturn is in Jupiter's house, and Jupiter is now aspecting both your ascendant and the ascendant lord Shanidev, which is retrograding in the Purva Bhadrapada Nakshatra. This is actually a very, very positive transit, but just because Jupiter has a debilitation aspect on the ascendant, no matter how much information is given to you, you may not like that. And this is how it is going to be until mid of 2027. The recommendation for you will be that absorb the maximum that you can get, take the maximum from everybody, learn something from everybody, and this is going to give you the best of the life. Especially in your marriage, you have a lot to learn. Jupiter will fulfill your wishes only if you are ready for compromise, only if you are ready to change. Anyone who has a very strong Mars, say you have Mars in Capricorn and Jupiter is exalted, this can make you very stubborn, this can make you even more negative. Yes, power is right, you will get the power, but power in wrong hands or the wrong or misuse of power can actually destroy you. So when Jupiter aspects your Lagna, Jupiter aspects your 11th house, this will help you gain a lot of money. This will help you gain a lot of things in life, and couples who are trying to get married can also experience a quick marriage connect during this time, which may turn out to be a good marriage in the future. New business opportunities is going to open up, and new ideas that come your way now should not be ignored. You can see that these ideas will get materialized in the coming future. So Jupiter transit is actually a very, very positive transit for Capricorn ascendant. For Aquarius, this is going to be a Jupiter transit in your 6th house, and this 6th house Jupiter transit is actually going to bring your attention to health, something which reminds you that you need to focus more on the optimistic side of life. And this also expands your your attempt towards becoming a better person, getting the right health, getting the right diagnosis, and also this will help you get rid of your debts. Now, once Jupiter enters the 6th house, it expands your responsibilities. It gives you more role and more duty, and you may get overwhelmed and burdened by these responsibilities. Jupiter aspect the 12th house, you may have to spend more money. But you will see that money spent during this time is actually money invested. And with Jupiter aspecting the 2nd house and the 10th house, the right measures taken in your career and in your life will help you sail through any financial difficulty that you're facing in the current time. Anyone who is into the medical field, anyone who is into nursing, who is a college professor, who wants to rehabilitate themselves, who want to come out of any addiction, this Jupiter transit is actually beautiful for you. So for Aquarius, this is going to be a wonderful transit, considering your 2nd house is getting throttled by retrograde Saturn, and Jupiter is going to balance that negative energy of Shanidev and kind of balances your mood, kind of balances your overall health. People who have stomach related problems, digestion related issue, fertility related issue, Jupiter will try to solve them. But it majorly impacts the responsibility section. So there can be few things which you want to avoid, but now it kind of overburdens you and you have to be ready for that. And for Pisces, Jupiter transit happens in your 5th house. The 5th house Jupiter aspecting your ascendant, aspecting the Saturn on the ascendant, is a wonderful time for you to learn something. It's a huge learning opportunity for Pisces ascendant and Pisces moon sign people. Jupiter aspecting the 1st house, 9th house, 11th house, it gives you gain, it gives you new learning, especially the students or people in the academics, people who want to learn new things, who want to explore new learning and convert into career. This is the time for you. And with the Jupiter aspecting the 1st house, it changes your personality. It can, although on one side make you a little bit overweight, it can give you a lot of water weight. Instead of reducing, you may end up eating more. It can reduce your metabolism. So lethargy, laziness is your biggest enemy, considering Saturn is in your 1st house. You need to work hard, you need to work double hard during this time, and this is going to be a situation where Jupiter will manifest itself in ways which you can't even imagine. It's such a positive transit, it's a transit of optimism, it's a transit that heals your solar plexus, it heals the fear. So if you are suffering from anxiety, depression, loneliness, Jupiter comes to your rescue. Being in the 5th house, this Jupiter transit acts as divine blessing. So my recommendation here will be that you are more focused, more aligned with your positive path, and keep doing it, keep chanting the Guru Bij mantra, and I think you will be in the right space.